So I've actually got here a toothpaste box and some scissors and a Sharpie pen. I cut the box apart and unfolded it, and then took my Sharpie and decided to make some doodles on this piece of paper. It was a lot thicker than the paper that you get in sketchbooks. It was kind of like, I'd say, cardstock actually. And yeah, I went to throw the box away after I bought the toothpaste and decided, I could probably use this piece of paper to do a doodle on. I mean, sometimes I do that if I have a piece of paper, part of a box I'm going to throw away. I do a doodle on it. I don't know why. I think it's just because if you're an artist, you've got all these random ideas of things that you want to do, things that you see in the world that you want to draw on. I think a similar situation would be someone that's a photographer and they don't have their camera with them, and they see something that would be a really nice sunset or a really good photo, and they see it and they're just like, I wish I could have taken a photo of that. I do a little bit of photography, but I've got to practice more on that. I mean, I think I'm pretty good, but I've I don't know. I'm always been a type of person where I always want to improve as much as I can. And I always compare myself to how I am, and I try to be as good as I can be. But as you can see in this doodle, I've just drawn like mechanical looking stuff, things that like mountains that are upside down, possibly reflecting onto what looks like water underneath it. And then I think this is just some, I have no idea what these are, just some lines. I don't know what to make sometimes, and there's a face, and start adding some texture to it, and then what looks like things flying apart, and then some more tentacle-y looking stuff, and then adding some more stippling, and yeah, that's usually how my drawings go. I tend to kind of zone out in a way and just add random things, and hours go by, and before I know it like the whole day is over, and then I'm hungry. But what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the toothpaste box. This took me about I think hour and a half maybe to draw. It'd take quite that long. And I've got some other things in my house to draw on. I'm going to draw on an oatmeal container, which I've done before, a milk jug, a cereal box, anything else I can get a hold of. I'm thinking about trying. See, I don't know how long this is going to take, but I want to do a whole drawing on an entire roll of toilet paper. But I want to make sure I get the kind that isn't like 10,000 sheets of paper, little squares, because that's going to take a long time to finish and draw, and I'm unsure of what pen to even use. Maybe something like a maybe a marker, although that would take up a lot of the ink. It's got to be something that isn't too fine of a tip, but something that would work good on it. Maybe a fine liner. I think that's what might work on it, or like one of those markers that are for calligraphy or something. They got the longer nib at the end of the pen or the marker. Something that didn't have a hard tip on it, because if I try to draw on the toilet paper like that with a pen or something, it's just going to tear it. It's not going to work. But yeah, I've got a lot of things to work on, a lot of videos, and a lot of things to upload and edit. And I just try to take it one day at a time. But as you can see here, there's a lot of random things in this, like sun. There's mechanical looking stuff, upside down looking mountains, water, some faces, things flying apart, things interlaced underneath each other. And there's a boat in the middle of it. Looks like a floating boat. There's a guy beside it, and stippling dots and just complete randomness all over the place. But if you got any suggestions of anything you want me to draw on, preferably like it has to be something that is a part of my shopping list, like a box. Most of what I buy is fruits and vegetables, so I never really have that many boxes. But anyways, let me know if you like this doodle, and let me know if you have any suggestions about anything you want me to draw or to draw on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.